actually an award of excellence presented to Honorable Evance Ivwurie, the member representing Data Status Assembly, in recognition of your effective and admirable representation by the leadership of the Student Union Government, the Parliament, in particular Delta State University, Abraka, under this parliamentary year.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. Yes.
How do you feel this honor be done to you today by these future leaders of tomorrow?
You mean this
honor?
This, yes. This honor bestowed upon me today by these very simple and humble students.
Yes, sir.
Our Supreme Students Senate of Delta State University, Award of Excellence presented to Honorable Evance Ivwurie, member Delta State House Assembly, in recognition of your effective and admirable representation by the leadership of the Students Union Parliament, Delta State University, Abraka, under Supreme Student Senate Student Representative Council 2016-2017 session. Just to be very specific, I am not that young man, young Nigeria who is attracted or carried away. My dream is to be very focused. I always want to be one of the 11 men on this side of the football pitch, playing against the other 11 men on the other side of the football pitch. And the way I like to play my ball is to always make sure that the ball is in my leg and then my eyes are on the goal. So I want to always stay focused. So I don't like to be distracted. And one of the things that can easily distract me is for me to be carried away by frivolous, unmerited, and unearned accolade, like award, plaque, and all kinds of things bestowed on you because you are occupying a public office, like chieftaincy title, like award for this, award for that, award for best this, award for better. So in keeping with that spirit of focus, I have rejected many awards. For instance, in less than 2 weeks of my inauguration as a member of the Delta State House Assembly, some people just came to my office with a plaque to say that they are giving me an award for this. I said, no, that award is not meant for me, and it cannot be for me. I've not done anything for my people. I've not done any work. So why are you coming to give me I don't take an award that I do not merit. So after that, maybe around 1 month, other awards came like that. And all of them, I've rejected all of them, one after the other, except for the letter written to me by Okurepo community, thanking me for what I know I did. And then a football competition that I supported, they came to thank me and gave me an award. I think one other group also gave me an award for what I did to bring peace to their community. So I want to specifically say that this specific award is very dear to me, touched my heart, and I wholeheartedly accept it. Accept it because of the humility and the simplicity of the awardee. Very young, futuristic, great Nigerian undergraduates who are pursuing very serious professional courses that will lead them to excellent career in the future. And they have dedicated them time to look exactly at what I am doing. in the hallowed chambers of the Delta State House of Assembly. They have been able to look at my contribution during plenary, the bills that I have sponsored, the motions that I have moved and raised, and the advocacy that I have championed in Delta States on behalf of my constituency, my very wonderful constituency, Ethiopia's state constituency in the Delta State House Assembly. They have seen that I have dedicated myself in the last 2 years and committed myself during this period to the protection of life and property of my constituency and my constituents. To see that the day one of my people are killed, I take it that I have been killed. To see that the day that any of my constituents are happy, I am the greatest, I am the happiest person. To see that I am available at all time, I am in touch at all time with my people at the lowest level, with or without money. Because at this time we are in a very, very critical period in our country where we are facing deep economic recession, if not depression, and there is no money, but we are still being able to be there. Or every week I make it a duty to come to my constituency, have interaction, support my people, do one kind of thing or the other, be it marriage ceremony, burial ceremony. When they are crying, I'm with them. When they are so happy, I am with them. When just anything is going wrong, I am with them. And from time to time, I have frontally provided a leadership that is extremely courageous in fighting, chasing, and combating the menace of the Fulani headsmen. And I'm championing a bill that is going to be passed into law this next week to ban grazing, to prohibit grazing by any form in Delta State. I'll be one of the happiest Nigeria the day that bill is passed into law. I have worked on that bill very assiduously. It went through first reading, second reading. It came to my committee for public hearing. It was a very excellent public hearing. I've submitted the report. We have taken the bill section by section. We are in section 8 now. By Tuesday, we'll finish the whole of the bill and we'll pass it into law to ban and to prohibit grazing in Delta State. So this is something I'll be frontally confronting. So I confront electricity problem in my constituency, and so many problems that I'm confronting: road network, infrastructure development, and what have you. And I know that God has been with me and my constituency all this period. Otherwise, we would have run to. So I want to thank these young Nigerian students, these young leaders, and I know that I'm going to see you guys at the top. So accept your award, and I'm very grateful, and I accept it wholeheartedly. And I want to assure you that it will never make me to lose focus. It will only fire me to do more and more and more and more. I promise. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Fourth level student of medical biochemistry and genetics, member of the Supreme Student Senate, and also the Senate President of the 23rd Assembly. Today I'm in the residence of Honorable Evance Ivwurie, and we came basically to present an award of excellence to him for his effective representation and admirable support he has been giving to his constituents. And it was not just what we came accidentally for, it was what the House deliberated about after our parliamentary week. We decided that it was necessary and it was fit that we honor him, and also that what should serve as a catalyst for him to increase the way he represents and his goodwill he does for his people. So I want to say a very big thank you for him for giving us a warm welcome, and we are happy, we are glad. The Parliament and entire people you are representing, they see your good work and they really like you and admire you very much. Thank you very much.
A 411 physics student representing physics constituency in the SROC. I'm still the clerk of the SROC. First of all, I want to thank our big daddy, Honorable Evance, for giving us the privilege to welcome us to his premises and to treat us as children and to encourage us in this, and to encourage us to also be like him in the future as politicians and at least to keep up with our academic. And to say a very big thank you to you, Honorable, for taking us as your children and for showing love that are showing this community and to us as a student. Thank you very much, sir.
a 500 level electrical, electronics and computer engineering student. I'm also the senator representing the Faculty of Engineering in the Supreme Student Senate of the 23rd Assembly, Delta State University, Abraka. We are here today at Honorable Evance Ivwurie House to present to him an award of excellence for all the work he has been doing for this constituency in the house. We just want to tell him that the student sees what he's doing in the community. We appreciate him a lot and want to say a very big thank you to him, and God should continue to bless him and should give him more of this opportunity in the future as he gives to us, the young ones that are coming behind him. Thank you.
It's a privilege to be in your presence, sir. But before I start, I'm Benjamin Ushembolebi, an honorable member representing pharmacology and therapeutics in the Student Representative Council of SUGHAM, Delta State University, Abraka. Sir, it's an opportunity and a privilege to see you today. Though we've been hearing good things about you, and today I've seen myself on how much you've told us a lot concerning them. You've educated us enough concerning how to be a good student and how to be a good student, how to be a good citizen of Nigeria. Being that we are the future politicians and future citizens of Nigeria, that will bring Nigeria to be better, make Nigeria a better place. So I want to say thank you, and I really appreciate the comfort and the hospitality. Though I've seen myself and I've testified myself, and I will go forth to tell my people on how you treated us, hoping that Nigeria will be a better place, Abraka will also be a better place, Urobo land will be a better place. Thank you very much, sir.
Good evening. My name is Senator Dede Gabriel Ukubenje, representing the Faculty of Science. I'm also the whip of the Senate House, Supreme Student Senate, and I'm in the residence of Honorable Evance, representing Ethiopia East local government area of the Delta State House of Assembly. It's a big honor and privilege for me. We call ourselves parliamentarians in school, but today we met a true parliamentarian, someone who really represents the interests of his people. We've been hearing, I didn't believe I would just walk into this place and just meet with an honorable member of the House of Assembly like I just did today. It was, I want to commend him for his receptiveness. It's not easy to be in Asaba and yet still be so close to your people and still be so concerned and come around often, and be receptive to people. I really want to commend that about him, and I really admire that about him. And I really encourage other leaders, other House of Assembly members around to imbibe this virtue of receptiveness. It's really good. You can't be representing people and not be receptive to them, receive them. I really want to appreciate Honorable Evance for his receptiveness. That I have witnessed myself today. Thank you very much.